Hey Wanderers, how you doing? Look at that. It is semi-warm. I mean, it's a little chilly actually, but this
Sunday. It's
it's
sunny.
it's sunny. It was 60 yesterday. It's not Mexico warm, not even really Myrtle Beach warm, but it was warm yesterday. It's sunny today, but it's like 45. But guess what? It's going to snow. You just got to love this time of year in the Midwest. Um, every day is something different. But here's today's topic we're going to talk about. So if you didn't hear about it, Royal Caribbean, who for years on their drink packages, all those except for the alcohol packages, have provided a tumbler, plastic tumbler branded with Royal Caribbean. They weren't really collector's items, but they weren't branded to a ship or anything specific, but they were these cups that had RFID. And then, hello, FedEx. You know, we get so many FedExes. I feel like that he's chasing us down. I don't think he's here for us today, at least not just generally.
That would be
But
Amazon.
that was interesting. So anyway, these cups, these tumblers, um, yeah, they just have the emblem on them. If you've got them, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you know, they weren't really collectibles, but this is the thing. It has an RFID chip in it, and you're able to go up to the Freestyle 100s. Those are those Coke machines that let you do whatever, mix different kinds of sodas and whatnot. And they were free. But as of March 15th, they aren't no more. They will now be $4.99 a cup. Now you can still, without the cup, go to bars or restaurants and get your drinks, but no more walking up to the Freestyle and get whatever you want.
Are they doing away with the freestyle machines?
The Freestyle machines remain, but being able to use it whenever you want, which is what that RFID did. Wow, here he is again. I feel like
Maybe he is
he's
chasing
stalking
us.
us. The RFID chip activated it to your account. Let it, you know, so hey, is this person supposed to be able to get free soda? Do they have the soda package? And it would give it. Now you can still go to bars, you can still go to restaurants and get the drinks, but you're going to get them in the standard cups. Now this leads to a point that we've talked
But
about
now, if
before.
you buy the cup for $5, you can go to the machines.
Yep, you can go to the
Okay.
machines. But here's the thing also, you can't take it on another trip, right? Once that trip is
That's
over,
just wrong.
the RFID chip, it's no more. And then the next trip, you got another one. Now, you know, every cruise line now, they talk about green operations and all that they're trying to do to maintain, you know, or be green as they travel around the oceans. And that's great. But you know, the thing is none of this stuff is produced green really. So all these plastic cups, you know, most people said, hey, you know, I used it, I left it in my room because I couldn't use it again, or I have a collection of them at home. I think we all have a collection of tumblers we don't really use. I know we do in the upper cabinet. So it's really just kind of a waste there. So I don't mind the $4.99 fee. One, I never used it because it's not it's not good for the drink package, and we never got the soda package. And two, we take our own tumblers. But and this does kind of feel like another nickel and dime thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's $5, but come on. $5, $5, $5, and $5 for
Right.
everyone in your family?
And it's not $5 a day. It's $5 for one cup. But yes, $5 everyone in your family who would have a
For
drink
every
package,
trip?
who would have a soda package. Yeah, for every trip, you would have to buy the cup, and then the cup wouldn't be useful again, and you would probably throw it away because it's not special to that particular trip. It might have memories, and they do change the designs from time to time, but they're not exactly collectible items.
Mm-mm.
So we take our own tumblers, and we have for a long time. And that used to be great, right? Because what we did, your bartenders were limited in the number of times they had to come back to you. Your service people, they didn't have to come back and service you all the time. And you know, the old rule until you got to know the server was you'd give them your card, they would put two drinks into the tumbler. So that still extended you. Also, you're not using those plastic cups all the time, right? Every time they bring you a drink in a plastic cup, you're done with that drink and maybe you want to get a different one. Or even if you didn't, if you drank the same one, they never refilled the same
And
plastic,
how
right?
many times did you go to the pool when it's just lined with
Yeah, it's
plastic
always
cups?
lined with plastic cups. So we thought, you know, we took our tumblers forever because that avoided that. But last time we were on Royal Caribbean, they made a change that you were only allowed one drink per trip per card. So we've talked about that. You couldn't go to the bar, I couldn't go to the bar and get drinks for both of us without both the
Both
cards.
cards.
So that, you know, was a disadvantage. And why, you know, one drink in the tumbler, now you're getting it refilled as often as if you were using the plastic. So we stopped carrying on that trip. We stopped taking our tumblers with us. So, you know, I don't know if that's going to be a thing. We're going to take it with us on NCL coming up in May. We'll see whether or not that is any better. Are they going to refill it as they always did? Because that's where we started carrying them was NCL and on land-based trips. It still works great on land-based trips, but like we go to Cancun or Mexico, wherever, we take the tumbler and it always works great there. But on cruises, it's gotten to be a little less useful. So here's the question. Do you take a tumbler with you when you travel? If you're one of the people who booked for us, you get a free tumbler for your trip when you book with us right before you set sail. If you didn't know this, right before you head out on your trip, we send you a one of our tumblers, which you can then take with you and take advantage of the ability to not have to go to the bar as much, at least maybe if it's not a cruise ship, depending upon, we'll find out if it's all of them. Or are you one of those people that don't carry a tumbler around because you feel like, I don't want those. A lot of people are like, I don't want to carry stuff around with me, right? I just want to go out to the pool or walk around the ship. I don't want anything in my hands. I don't want to be occupied with stuff. Which one do you do? Are you a tumbler fan or hands-free, no tumblers? And it's getting to be where maybe we're all in the same ship here, so to speak. Uh, it maybe is an advantage for anybody. What are you thinking? Are you going to continue to carry it, or do you want to see what each cruise line does? We got
I'm going to take it and then see what it's like on each individual trip.
yeah. So we know Royal's a no.
Yes.
We'll
We'll
see.
find
We'll see what
out on
NCL
Celebrity. Well, we know what NCL was like. We'll see if it's any different. We'll see what Celebrity's like. But
and Virgin.
Virgin.
But when we were on Celebrity right before Royal
Yeah, I
Caribbean,
forgot about that.
and they didn't have that policy,
Right.
right? And maybe the policy wasn't effective yet because it was maybe it was yet another one of those unofficial, not really announced policies. This $4.99 for the cup wasn't really announced. People just kind of got the memo that, hey, after March 15th, if you haven't bought a drink package, any purchases after March 15th, you got to pay $4.99. And that went out more to travel advisors than the general public. So, advisors have been telling their people, hey, buy your drink package now, save yourself the $4.99, but after March 15th, doesn't matter. You got to pay it. So where do you fall? Tumbler or no tumbler? Let us know down in the comments. For now, we're pro tumbler. We'll keep you updated on whether or not we change. Stay Wonderworthy.
Thanks for spending a little time with us today. If you enjoyed this and want more insider tips, real travel stories, and deals that make your bucket list closer than you think, be sure to scan the QR code, hit subscribe, or follow. Why? Because every week we bring you ideas that save you money, inspire your next adventure, and show you how to travel smarter without the stress. Don't just dream about travel. Make it happen with us. Follow now so you never miss your next chance to wander worthy.